Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Definitely not, and like you said, we are going to see this Bratz in the jungle. I really want to follow in on Marcutie and see if, like you said, is she going to go for this early game invade? And I mean, I think she's super underrated, but the passive that she gets, once she locks in that Oracle, she can just sit in a bush and get all of her health back so fast. She's just going to harass here, but they decide to have Lovely Senpai stick around, try to help, and they're going to try to force Cross to use this Retribution a little bit early in the game, but in comes Yato, here to back up. He does use that Retribution, and now he's forced to go to red, but look what's happening at the red buff. This is the invades that we want to see from the Kingdom, Ben. I mean, like, all right, let's go to your blue buff then. You do have the tankiness with Bratz. That's what Bratz is good at. Let's get in their jungle. Let's be bulky in there and try to force a Retribution out of Yeho right now. Yeah, I mean, she's just going to constantly get vision, but in comes Yeho getting some nice burst damage on Love Me Senpai. He pops that Death Sonata. He does miss the final shot, but he is going to get this kill onto Love Me Senpai. That's a first blood going to Area 77. Ragnarok has come around, gets some nice damage onto Mitsuke, forced to run away though. Cross taking a little bit too much damage here. Might have to back off, but he's able to die. I mean, he does go down, and Yeho able to get the double kill, Ben. For the first time in this game so far, Yato a little bit deep though, trying to get the damage onto Cross. He did pop that Black Shoes. They need to try to take out Yato here, but Cross taking a little bit too much damage. Carrasco not able to connect. Yato keeps pushing in, maybe a little bit too far. Can they get the finish? And they get a kill onto Yato. We're now sitting at 2-4 in the first 3 minutes. Area 77 sitting at a nice gold gap. Most definitely. Maybe they get a gank. A nice push on Lovely Senpai. Mitsuke a little caught off here. A nice play coming from the side of the Kingdom, Ben.
Look at the rest of the map. They're grouped up going for Granger, but Marcutie's in here pushing Cross off his buff again.
Oh, and a huge pick. Yeho sitting in that bush, just waiting and able to get it. And that's another thing that we don't see sometimes from some of these lower tier teams. Down goes Love Me Senpai, and in the top lane, the Deadness Welcome does lock on to Yuna, but it's not enough. Carrasco comes in with that ultimate, but it's instantly getting deleted. Wait, he's able to kill on Yeho. It's a good play, but he gets taken out by Yuna. Still a good trade overall, though. We do have that ultimate from Moskov come in and does a little bit of damage, but Area 77 keeps on pushing. Venom trying to pop them back. Marcutie gets a nice poke. Ragnarok re-engages, gets that spray onto Marcutie, but she does not care because she's going to get this health back quite quickly under the bush, Ben. If Cross isn't in blue buff, he's in red buff, you know, and just using that ability, and it just gives Area 77 such an advantage here. Yato, though, getting stuck up against this wall. Love Me Senpai with a nice pick, but the rest of the team was not able to follow up. Yeho in the backline able to get that turtle. Carrasco trying to come in with that ultimate, going a little bit too deep, and deleted by Yeho. Another kill going to the side of Area 77, Ben. And we have another team fight coming on. Yuna gets caught up with Marcutie by that second skill of Cross, but it's still not enough. Yuna just in this backline, shredding up, takes out Ragnarok, and next maybe Carrasco. Love My Senpai taking a little bit too much damage, tossed against the wall by Moskov, and taken out. Carrasco under the tower, instantly deleted from Yeho, and Area 77 gets a nice 4-hero take from the side of the Kingdom, Ben. A nice CC, like a Pharsa pick here, may have been good. I think they needed a little bit of CC to deal, a little bit more CC than what Kagura provides to deal with the composition of them. But in comes Yeho and Mitsuke, just shredding things up. A nice double kill going to Yeho. Cross taken out. Carrasco tries to come in, gets a kill on Yuna. It's a nice play. The arrow comes from Mitsuke, though, and deletes Carrasco as Yato shreds in, pops those Black Shoes, and starts popping that recall, Ben. Just destroying the enemy team, Ben.
Yeah, 9-1-7 is a Granger nobody wants to stand in front of him. Not Bratz, not Akai, not YZ. Nobody wants to stand in front of this guy. And honestly, it's just the credit to the hill that giving him so much just free farm. The ability to track the enemy jungler and be able to move around the map farming as he may just gave him such an advantage. And just having that ranged damage, that mid-game spike that honestly came in really early, like 6 minutes, gives this Granger so much damage. He's so far ahead of the curve right now. And it's a good decision by the Kingdom. It's just a tough position to play from.
Ooh, Marcutie, though, taking a little bit of damage. Carrasco does get the land, but that big Death Sonata comes in, and Carrasco gets away with just a sliver of health as Cross seems to be helpless, along with the rest of his teams, to try to get a real pick off. I mean, and you're right. Save that. I think Bocarasco maybe needs to play a bit more reserved with that ultimate and let them come in and wait. I mean, I know he has gotten some picks, but they just haven't been worthwhile. Love Me Senpai goes for the engage, and Croc gets deleted instantly, shredded by Eunice, falling Star Moon, but Bocarasco able to take on Mercury. But once again, it's just the Hilda, and that's not the people they should be focusing as the Lord crashes down. It's down to a half health. Yato picking away at the final base. Minions closing in. Yuno with another falling Star Moon onto the back line. Bocarasco and Ragnarok forced to go back to Fountain and get some health, but it looks like Area 77 doesn't want to waste time. They take the base along with this series, Ben.